Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Ford of Flemington in Flemington, New Jersey. Check out this brand new 2025 Ford Escape. This is the ST Line Select trim with all-wheel drive. And when you go Select, that means you get Turbo 4 power in this vehicle, as well as that two-tone vinyl and cloth sport seating, sport tune suspension, a lot of extras above and beyond the ST line in the Escape lineup. So you let me know if you're looking for an SUV like this. Are you going to pay that extra money to get the extra niceties in the Select trim and also to get the bigger power plant? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. Front end of our Escape ST Line Select, the paint color here, Star White Metallic Tri-Coat. As we move on in, we're going to have a full spread of LED lighting up front, including the fog lamps and the turn signals. As we come around the front of the grille, we have the blue oval right in the middle. We're going to have gloss black on the upper part of the grille and then flat black down below. As we come around to our wheel and tire package on the ST Line Select, we have a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Ford badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Acopia all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the Star White Metallic Tri-Coat, a lot of metal flake in this paint with the flat black accents. As we move in closer, we're going to have the ST Line call out on the front fender, and then we're going to have a color matched side view mirror cap with 360-degree view cameras. No LED turn signals though. Color matched front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we're going to have a roof spoiler coming off the top, and then we're going to have a blacked out roof with the panoramic sunroof and the flat black on the roof rails. And as we come around the back, we're going to have the wiper down below on the glass, but we are going to have a full spread of LED lighting on the back of this vehicle. The Escape script right in the middle, and then a functional chrome tip dual exhaust. We are under the hood of this ST Line Select, and we have Ford's 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 250 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 23 in the city, 31 on the highway, 26 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price, $25. Escape ST Line Select all-wheel drive is $32,230. This vehicle has over $7,200 in options on it. We'll go over those when we check out the window sticker. Once we add those in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,495 from Ford's Louisville, Kentucky assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $40,955. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. We're going to have black soft touch material across the top. Then we're going to have this carbon fiber effect trim. We do have 3 memory seat settings, and we do have a nice soft armrest with the red cross stitch, flat black on the switchgear. No power fold side view mirrors, but we do have the upgraded 10-speaker B&O sound system in here and a good sized door pocket. Moving into our footbox, we have the Escape all-season floor mats in the vehicle. Nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Seating wise, we're going to have full power with lumbar for the driver, power seat without lumbar for the front passenger. And then we're going to go black vinyl and then black fabric on the inside. Nice soft bolstering, nice soft headrest. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, except you don't get the memory seat settings. Up top, soft touch, more carbon fiber effect trim, which looks really nice into your heat and air vent. Then down below, nice large glove box. Now as you swing it on over, we're going to have Ford's 13.2-inch Sync 4 system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, great pinch to zoom capabilities, as you can see, dual panel as well. We can go to our home button, and that's where we can get our maps, Bluetooth our phone. Here is the radio, where we have our Sirius XM, as well as HD AM and FM, and of course Bluetooth music as well. Back to home, we can go to our features, and that's where we're going to have our drive modes, driver assistance, owner's manual. I'll check out the drive modes. And what do we have in here? We have normal, we have eco, we have sport, and we have slippery, which is like rain and snow. So there you have that. We'll put it back to normal right there. So that's where you go with your drive modes, looking good, and a nice selection of them. Now we can come back here. We can come to our settings. That's where we're going to have our general settings, where you can set up your music, you can Bluetooth your phone, set up your navigation, set up your B&O sound system, vehicle settings, clock, general settings, that sort of thing, over-the-air updates, Wi-Fi hotspot. Here's your vehicle settings, where you can configure how you want things to work, how you want the power liftgate to work, how you want your lighting to come on. So all that, there's your clock as well. So we can go back there, we can go to our apps, and that's where you have your CarPlay, Android Auto. You got YouTube on here as well. So they do have a lot of nice stuff in here. Now we're going to go to reverse, and we have a nice large backup camera with 360-degree view. Takes up the whole screen, which I like. And then you can zoom in or zoom out, and then you have additional views as well up top. So they got you all set there, looking good. Down below is where you have your climate system. We have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. I need to turn these things off. There we go. And you can hook those in with the climate system. And then we do have our heated steering wheel, and then our dual climate, and then your fan speed, auto, sync them together, all that stuff down there. More of that carbon fiber effect all the way across the dash. Looks good. 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards. Down further, push button start, volume button, parking cameras, engine auto stop start on or off, max defrost. There again is the redundancy for your drive modes. But this panel, if you can see, when you push it in, the whole thing goes in. It's a really cheap plastic panel. Ford really needs to get that under control. Down further, you have a 12-volt USB-C, USB-A, and a wireless charging pad. Here is the dial that's going to take you through this 8-speed automatic with low gear, 2 1/3 cup holders, electric brake, auto vehicle hold, a spot for change. Now, as we take a look at our key fob, here it is right here. Unlock, lock, remote start, pop the tailgate, panic button, Ford on the back. Pretty soft armrest in the black with the red stitching. We can open that up, and we have a much larger area for storage underneath. The Escape ST Line Select steering wheel, we have a perforated leather wrap wheel with the red cross stitch, nicely done, flat bottom wheel, plenty of room to get in and out of this vehicle at 5'11", nice spacious, open and airy passenger cockpit. We do have the Ford Blue Oval on the steering wheel, and we do have a 360-degree heat on the steering wheel as well. On the left side, flat black on the switchgear, where you're going to have your volume, you're going to have your voice commands, you're going to have your adaptive cruise, safety suite, and then on the right side, you're going to have your telephone command, seek for your music, controls for the digital dash, no paddles. Over here on the left, you're going to have your turn signals and high beams on the right front and rear wiper, and down over here on the left side, you'll be able to pop the tailgate, adjust your headlights, turn your fog lamps on or off, brighten and dim the dash, and we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have the fully digital instrument cluster right here, looking good, but really the only center part is what's going to be interactive for you. So you can go through additional information that you may want to see when you're going down the road, or if you're on a road trip. The overhead console, fairly large. We have a spot for your sunglasses right there. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here remains in the center. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. And then we have the controls for the panoramic roof. So on the right side, you have the shade. It's one click, and the shade will move back halfway. Click it a second time, and it'll go all the way back over the rear seat passengers. Then the left switch will open the glass, wind buffeter will come up, glass will go back, and hit it a second time, and it'll open up even further, and then it's one touch close. And then if you do want it to tilt, you just push that button up towards the roof, and it will tilt. And there you go. Or you can close it down, and then, boom, it comes back. It's a big piece of glass. And then all the way back. Now this panoramic roof is an additional option, $1,600 just about for that. And then we come around to our rear view mirror, framed rear view mirror with manual dimming function. Not in love with this on a $41,000 Escape. And then as we come to our sun visor with vanity and a light, and does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the rear of the Escape, but first the back door panel. We'll move in closer, and we're going to have soft touch. No, it's hard black plastic all the way around with a little bit of soft touch on the armrest. So we've got some cost cutting by Ford on the back door panel. Not in love with that. I have the seat set for my driving position, so I'll hop on in. Plenty of room to get in. Have to duck though. We do have a bit of a sloping roof at 5'11". I'm going to have to duck. I'd say at 5'9" or higher, you may have to duck. Now we have the vinyl all the way down the back. No seat pocket behind the driver. We do have one behind the front passenger. And then in the back, you have 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs for connectivity. And then the rear seats right here, same vinyl and fabric combo in black with the red cross stitch. They're really soft though, really comfortable. And then our armrest, semi-soft, 2 cup holders, but overall, it's pretty comfortable here in the back of this Escape. Getting in the cargo area of this Escape ST-Line Select, you can pop the tailgate from the key fob or from the dash, or you can come to the back and underneath the C and Escape, there's a button. You hit it, nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now with the rear seats up, 37.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Escape. Now, as we come in further, here are the carpeted floor mats. Underneath here, we do have tools jack and a spare. I'm not going to thank Ford for the spare though, because on the window sticker, they're charging you $345 for that mini spare. We do have some cubbies on either side. We do have some hangers. Now, to get the rear seats down, you need to go around to each door. Would like to see some levers back here. Just because there is no lever on top of the back seat, it's down here. So you hit that and the seats will go down, and you go around to the other side. And the seats will go down. There you go. And now, with the rear seats down and a pretty boxy shape on this compact crossover, you're looking at 65.4 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Escape ST-Line Select. Window sticker, here we go. 25 ST-Line Select all-wheel drive, star white metallic tri-coat, ebony vinyl, and cloth. Standard equipment left to right. And then the options, and there's a ton. The paint, the roof, the floor liners, the spare, the wheels, tech package number 2 for $3,700. The only thing they don't charge you for is the front license plate bracket. There's the pricing. MSRP, made in Louisville, Kentucky. MPG estimates. Government safety ratings. Take this baby up for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Escape ST-Line Select, and right off the bat, we got great visibility out of all the glass, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action in here for safety. LED lighting up front and out back for safety. I do have that front plate wedged in between the windshield and the dash, so if you hear some rattling, it's probably coming from that. And then we got the 13.2 inch Sync 4. We got wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, heated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging, USB-A, USB-C. We have connectivity in the back row for the back row passengers. And we got a good amount of space, right? Up to about 65.5 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats down. And it is well damped. It handles pretty well. For, you know, an SUV, we got the Sport Tune suspension in here. And the 2-liter really transforms the ride up from the 1.5 Turbo 3. This has got a lot more horsepower, a lot more torque, and it feels much more responsive on the road, and the vehicle feels much more confident to drive. You are going to get some road noise and wind noise, though, if you can hear that. Brakes, they stop right on a dime, no problem. Throws out the anchors. Now, we'll check to make sure we're in sport mode. We'll turn on these. We'll go, and we are already in sport mode, so we're good to go. And so now, we'll go. And it gets right up to speed. The 8-speed automatic shifts smoothly. Feels good, so I do like how that is all set up. And you have the panoramic roof, of course. Now, that's $1,600, so you got to decide whether you want to add that. But there's no way Ford should be charging $345 for a mini spare. All right, charging me $100, $150, but $345 for that? I don't think so. Not at all. But it feels really good on the road, I do have to say. Handles pretty well. Brakes pretty well. Gets up to speed just fine. I like this a lot better than the Turbo 3. Of course, you have to decide for yourself if you want to spend the extra money, because it is a lot of extra money for this vehicle. I mean, we're talking $41K on this after all these options. Now, would I put $7,200 in options on this vehicle? No. And that big option package for $3,700, I mean, it seems like they got you between a rock and a hard place if you want to have heated seats, heated steering wheel, that kind of thing on here. Turning radius is 19.2, which on this backcountry roads is going to be kind of tight. So we'll back it on up, give you a bird's eye view of this backup camera looking good, the nice 360-degree view, and then we'll take off and head back down towards the dealership. But you let me know if you're in the market for a compact SUV, you're digging the Escape, do you spend the extra money on the ST Line Select? I wanted to give you a look at this particular trim because this is the least expensive trim that you can get the 2-liter with. Gas only, because you can go hybrid too in this exact variant and spend even more money. So you let me know. The other thing I did with the camera was I widened up the lens on this POV today. So let me know if you like the wider lens look on the POV, or do you like that more focused look that I normally use. I had a comment about getting a wider array from the cockpit of the vehicle, so you let me know if you like this view better or not. But this is the least expensive Escape you can get with this 2-liter. And you let me know how you would handle it. Would you just say, Mike, I'm just going to go 1.5 Turbo 3 because I need to save myself some money, this is out of reach? Or you're going to say, Mike, if I'm going to spend this kind of money, I might as well get a hybrid and spend an extra couple grand? Or is this right in there for you? Or are you going somewhere else in this extremely competitive compact SUV segment, like the segment leader, Toyota RAV4, or number 2 in the segment, Honda CR-V? You let me know, you put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Ford of Flemington, here in Flemington, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Ford Escape ST Line Select all-wheel drive in Star White Metallic Tri-Coat paint for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone. It can be fun, but it ain't no corner carver, that's for sure. Yeah.